What up, everybody? Tom T here with episode 2 of Comics and Cards Together at Last, which is what we tend to do here. Today, on the card end, I'm going to be busting this minty fresh pack of 1981 Donruss baseball out of my personal stash. I broke out a brand new wax box just for this episode, and I'm going to bust a pack out of it. But we're going to start with the comics, which is part of the reason I wanted to do this too, to go over some of the comics that I've got in my stash. Today we'll start with My Greatest Adventure number 80. My Greatest Adventure number 80 was released in June of 1963. This is a very special issue. This is the origin of the Doom Patrol. First time the Doom Patrol ever appeared in ink. First appearance of the Doom Patrol, origin of the Doom Patrol, hence first appearance of Chief Elastigirl, Negative Man, Robot Man, Dan Salem, and General Immortus. First appearance. So this was a very special comic at the time. My Greatest Adventure was a series of comics in DC. They decided to start going the superhero route around this time. Lucky for us. So this is a nice comic in my collection. I kind of like a lot. Any of you comic people probably have heard of the Doom Patrol. This is the first one. Well, I'll go to the second comic that I'm going over today in my collection. That is Beware the Creeper number 6. Nothing super special about that comic, but it's in pretty good shape. That was released April of 1969. A Time to Die is the name of this comic. Featured character is Jack Ryder, hence the Creeper. And this was written by Dennis O'Neil, penciled by Steve Ditko, and the inker was Mike Pepe. That's what it says on the database there. But a couple of interesting comics I thought maybe I'd share. I'm going to now go back to the card route. And what we're going to do here is bust this pack of minty fresh 1981 Donruss baseball. Now, back then, Donruss actually had gum. And this piece of gum is not sliding real well in this pack. So I got a fear that it's really sticking to that card pretty well. But we'll bust it open and we'll take a look. We'll do a little review on here. We got the barcode. Like I said, this is the very first year that Donruss made baseball cards. Trying to get in with Fleer, which was also their first year. They were trying to get rid of the monopoly of tops. So we got distributed by Donruss, Memphis, Tennessee. Then we have gum, which you don't see in product anymore, but you definitely didn't see in Donruss after the first year or two. But that being said, let's see. As I was afraid, this gum is stuck to the wrapper and the card, and it's a Cesar Cedeno who is stuck pretty good to that, so I'm going to leave him on there, and I'm going to leave him stuck rather than try to pull him off and mess him up. So we'll stand this right back up here, and we'll go through the cards that we've got in our pack. Pack number 1 out of this brand new box. We'll start with Dale Berra. Little Pittsburgh Pirates action. Card number 2. We get a Doug DeSenseis for the Baltimore Orioles. One of BITG's favorites, Baltimore Orioles. Paul Splittorff of Kansas City Royals fame. Pretty decent little pitcher back in the day. If we can get this to focus, we'll be in good shape. All right, there we go. Warren Cromartie, Expos big boy. Card there, Del Alston. Next card, Mike Ivey. Back in the Giants days, he was with my Tigers for a while there in the mid-'80s. Joe Nolan, Cincinnati Reds. Davey Lemanchek, after he was with the Tigers, he went on and played with the Angels. Oh, there's everybody's favorite. Little Rusty action. Barry Bonnell, B squared before the new B squared, who's out now. Tug McGraw, country music legends pop. Tug McGraw, good pitcher back in the day with the Phillies. Bill Madlock, very good hitter. Was a Tiger batting coach for a while. Bill Madlock, nice card for the Pirates there. Gary Lucas for the Padres. We had Dale Berra and Yogi Berra in the same pack. Pretty nice there, a little Yankees action. Hall of Fame Yogi Berra. Jamie Quirk. Jamie Quirk. Woody Fryman. Name from the past, Woody Fryman. And Victor Cruz rounds it up. Victor Cruz winds up our pack. That's what we got there. We'll do this quick search here. Look up one of the best players we got in our pack there. Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra. Elected to the Hall of Fame in 1972. Yogi Berra. 285 lifetime average, 358 home runs, 1,430 RBIs. Yankee action. Guys, thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated. And be on the lookout for our next episode of Comics and Cards Together at Last. See ya.